Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's new comic book day. Tons of comics are hitting the shelves, digitally, physically, all across the world. And that also means trade paperbacks and graphic novels are hitting those shelves as well. Marvel's hooked us up with a large stack of various books that you can go and pick up this week. There are varied in what we've got here. So let's go start with what's on top. Ms. Marvel. This is Volume 7, Damage Per Second, sorry. Collects issues 13 through 18 by G. Willow Wilson, Mirko Andolfo, Takeshi Miyazawa, Francesco Gaston in Hearing. Basically, it's a post-Civil War II story of Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, which in general has been a really entertaining comic book series. I think it stands on its own. It's a voice that needs to be heard, and a fantastic voice at that. All her kind of superheroes have left her behind. Like, Civil War II was very, very disappointing and breaking for Kamala. So, the people she loves doesn't have her back. So she goes and tries to find out who she is on her own, both costume life and non-costume life. This kind of volume dives deep into her love of video games. It explored a lot, and there's a nice twist on it in the story, which I kind of really like. It's a nice update on a classic story that we've seen numerous times, but it's done in a solid way that I think is fairly unique and new. So I really, really like it. I mean, Kamala is a great character, perfect for tweens to read. Adults will enjoy her too. This is a character who is going to, I think, have a very long life and a very prosperous life in the Marvel Universe. If you've never checked her out, I think there might be better spots to start, but this is definitely worth reading. Let's go with the big book. I should also say that that trade is $17.99. All right, next we got Deadpool Classics, Deadpool versus Marvel. This is $39.99. Collects X-Force 1 through 4. Oh, sorry, Deadpool versus X-Force 1 through 4. Deadpool Annual 1 through 2. Deadpool versus Thanos 1 through 4. Deadpool versus Carnage 1 through 4. And Hawkeye versus Deadpool 0 for 4. Written by Dwayne Swierczynski, Ben Acker, Ben Blacker, Christopher Hastings, Tim Seeley, Colin Bunn, Jerry Duggan. Illustrated by Pepe Larraz, Evan Dockshainer, Jacopo Camani, Elmo Bondoc, Selva Espin, and Matteo Loli. Again, a lot of comics in here. See if we get a page count. We don't get a page count in here, which is a little bit of a bummer. But it's basically Deadpool. I mean, if you enjoy Deadpool fighting people, you're going to really enjoy this. I'm not the biggest fan of Deadpool humor, so this is one personally I would pass on, but that's mostly my personal taste. So I can't knock it too much in that if you're a Deadpool fan and you don't have these issues, it's a great way of collecting it. As far as extras in here, I probably will go back and talk to Ms. Marvel extras. We've got, of course, covers. And in the back, we've got some variants. And sketches, which is pretty cool. I always like seeing sketches. And we even get scripts. So you get a lot in here. You do get definitely your money's worth, and I can't knock it too much as far as that. I mean, basically, this is if you enjoy Deadpool, get it. If you don't enjoy Deadpool, don't get it. I mean, I can't really describe it any other way. I think that's pretty clear on this. Extra as far as Ms. Marvel, of course, we've got the covers within. Love that cover. It's such a great cover. And then sketches in the back of the trade paperback. And yeah, just that. Covers and sketches. Go with that. Alright, next up we've got U.S.Avengers Volume 1. This collects issues 1 through 6. This is American Intelligence Mechanics by Al Ewing, Paco Medina, Carlo Barberi, Juan Velasco, Paco Diaz, Jesus Arburov, and Andres Mosa. Basically, if you haven't been following the series, AIM has been taken over by Roberto da Costa, who's put together his own Avengers team. That's like a really interesting mix of characters. There's got like Red Hulk. There's Cannonball. It's like it's just a ragtag, weird, crazy mix of characters. And and it's kind of fun, goofy, crazy storytelling. My issue with it is that it dovetails into Secret Empire, so I think it kind of loses its focus a little bit and is a bit too constrained in trying to set that up and where Roberto and the various characters are when it comes to that event. The trade also ends on a cliffhanger, so if you want a complete story, you don't have it. There is a complete story in that they go and fight this character called the Golden Skull, who's interesting. There's some good stuff about that, but overall, I mean, this is basically a lighthearted, goofy take on the Avengers. It's entertaining. I love the stuff with AIM. It's very creative. I've actually been a big supporter of that. So I can't knock that too much. This one's kind of mixed for me. If it didn't have kind of the second half dealing with Secret Empire, I'd be more gung-ho about it, but I think it just loses some of its steam due to that. So overall, not bad. Showing off some of the art. Of course, we got covers within. I don't want to spoil that, because I don't want to spoil that. This kind of gives a good idea of what you can expect as far as art. I mean, it's just very over-the-top sort of design. Not knocking that at all. I actually really like the art. I think it's cool. We got Cannonball taking in Squirrel Girl. And as far as extras, we've of course got the variants within. So there's that. And we've got the covers for, they did 50 different covers, over 50 different covers, one for every single state, which was kind of neat. And then, hint as to what's going to come up in the series. So again, if it didn't have to deal with Secret Empire and didn't kind of get hampered by that, I'd be much more gung-ho about this, but I think it kind of loses a little bit of steam. Alright, next we've got Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man Worldwide. This is volume 6 of the series, collecting issues 25 through 28 by Dan Slott as writer, and then also Stuart Immonen, Wade von Gromberg-Badger, Marte Gracia, with bonus short stories by Hannah Blumerick, Cale Atkinson, James Asmus, Jacob Chabot, Christos Gage, Giuseppe Camuncoli, Tana Ford, Cam Smith, Todd Knock, Ray Anthony Height, Walden Wong, Jim Campbell, Rachel Rosenberg, Andres Mosa, Jason Keith, Jordan Gibson, and Jordi Belair. I've actually enjoyed Dan Slott's run on Spider-Man. I know a lot of people dislike it. I like Superior Spider-Man. I like what he's doing with Peter Parker, with Parker Industries. It's entertaining. It's at least different, and it shows a little growth in the character. We've got Norman Osborn coming back, and that's what this issue really deals with. It's the return of Norman Osborn. Silver Sable is back too. It's good. I like it. I know a lot of other folks will probably knock it, but I've been a fan of Slott's Spider-Man. Basically, if you like Slott's Spider-Man, you're going to like this. If you don't, you're not going to like it. I mean, it's really as simple as that. It's, of course, bringing back some classic characters, which is always a good time, and of course Osborn was going to come back, so it's fun to see where this is all going to go and where it's been going. So overall, I enjoyed this. Like, I recommend Slott's run on Spider-Man in general, so feel free to mock me in the comments, but I'm standing by my belief on that. Alright, we got covers as far as extras in here. As far as art, I love the art. I think the art is some of the best out there from Marvel. It's really, really cool. Love the design. I think it's some solid look. We're not going to show that because that is a spoiler. We got variants in the back, and sketches and some kind of behind-the-scenes stuff behind that. So this is issues 25 through 28 for $19.99. Not many issues, but the 25 is a double issue, a big-sized issue. So there's a whole bunch of short stories from that. The short stories were really entertaining in the 25th issue. 25th anniversary is not quite right, but 25th anniversary issue. So this one I recommend. I will recommend this one. Going back over, so this 25 through 28 is the issues. $19.99. I recommend that as a buy. U.S.Avengers collects 1 through 6, $17.99. Good deal for what you're getting. I kind of think it runs out of steam and just kind of think it gets hampered by events. Ms. Marvel 13 to 18, $17.99. This I'm also going to recommend. If you've never checked out Ms. Marvel, there's better spots to check out, but this is a good read and pretty entertaining. And then we got Deadpool Classics. I'm just basically not a Deadpool fan, so there's that. This one's $39.99. So overall, you got actually a pretty wide selection of things to get this Wednesday. So go hit up your comic book store. If you don't know if you have a comic book store near you, there is a link beneath this. You put in your zip code, it'll help you find that. If you don't have a store near you, we've got links beneath this video. There's affiliate links, so they do we do get a small amount of that, but by doing that you help support us. But go support your local comic shop first. Now if you're into Marvel, into comics, into any of these characters, you check us every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, thanks for watching. Make my Marvel, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.